Shifting my lettuce plants around. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so these are my lettuce plants. The rain have been falling for a couple days now, and they have been beaten down. But that is not the essence of today's video. The essence of today's video is that my lettuce are actually outgrowing the space. I think I planted too much within the space, but I was a little bit anxious at that point when I was planting, and I'm actually doing some transplant. Some of the leaves are actually breaking apart. Right, I'm actually doing some transplant, and I don't know how it might work out later. Right, the bigger ones I'm taking them out and I'm placing them over here. I had planted some cabbage over here, and I up to now I have not seen the cabbage. So I am just taking a liberty of taking out the larger lettuce and placing them, and they feel crispy, guys. They feel crispy. Kind of not liking this, I'm not liking this because it's just not looking good. Hopefully they can come up to look a little bit better. Yeah, lettuce not really looking good. Some of them you can actually see that they are like really frosted out. The larger ones I'm taking out anyway. And let's spend a little time looking at the roots. Now, if I do not, they are crispy, guys, really crispy. If I do not take them out, what will end up happen is that after a while, what will end up happen is that the roots, they are so much in this space that they end up cause a problem for the drain out, and as a result of that, yeah, they are not looking all that hot. Hopefully they will come up a little bit better in the near future. I can't move them around here because the soil is a little bit, well, not really soil, I mean the space is hardened, I call it now, rocks, and I don't want to break them off. So I am just taking out the larger ones and I'm actually moving them around. Now what I realize, right, in looking through, I realize that I am seeing now some small ones that I planted. I planted these guys when I was planting the larger ones. Right, I planted these when I was planting the larger ones, and they just never come, the seed just never germinates. Right, the seed never germinates. Guys, I don't even know how this thing is looking at, because trust me, I feel as if I fail. But see what happens. That is them a mash up, people. But anyway, I'll try to get some to be transplanted over here or so. Ah, boy. Alright, so let me take out one and see if I can look at the roots. Now the rooting is, I'm trying to take out at least one. I can take out and look at the rooting. Right, notice the root, it bends, and this is one thing in which I love about lettuce. Once there's water, and you know that it kind of, the top part kind of feel a little bit heavy, so I don't want to hold it and then it snaps. so I just make it stay there. Right. But what I realize with the roots of the lettuce is that, and they are breaking all apart, guys. One thing I realize with the roots is that the roots, they 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 um they spread out and they bundle up together, and if not managed properly, see, this is supposed to be an iceberg lettuce, and I'm sure probably I can put one more over here. Honestly, I don't even know the end results to this. Right, but let's see what I go on. If we can spread out. Rain, man, rain a fall from the whole of last night, mash up the lettuce. Watch it. Right. So if too much lettuce is like in the space, the roots is gonna actually cause the water to not be able to go through the space that is here. So it is like it will block it, and what you'll find is that the water level will rise. Right. I'm not too liking how the lettuce look, guys. I'm not too liking how the lettuce look, but you know, I tried, and that's the greatest thing. I might just pluck them out and probably use what I can use. The good thing about it is that I have this planter bed in which I can actually use as to take out some and place it over here. I'm actually transplanting. Turn on the water a little bit more. I'm actually transplanting, and what I realized with it is that if a leaf drop off, you just spring up another leaf and it just continues. Right? These are some miniature I placed here. I never knew that they would be like this. I thought that they would just come up straight up in the air, but because of the media, it had to go around. It had to go around the stone so that it can actually come up as a plant, like how this one is coming up, right? So whenever I reap these lettuce, I am gonna restructure my thing differently. I think I might go into cabbage a little bit more firmer, more flexible. Lettuce, if I try to move them around too much, they are so crispy that they might pop, they might break, and when they break just like this. Alright, so this one break. I don't know if that's usable anymore, but this is just for my personal use, not. And I still feel as if I want to move around some more. I put out some over here. Still feel as if I want to move out some more, but they are so delicate that if I do try to move them and place them over here, I placed this one last night, and the leaves feel firm, so it's not dying. It's doing good. It feels firm just like these. And with lettuce, you want the leaves to be firm. It's a little bit crispy, and you know, so that when you're actually consuming them, you feel, you know, that luscious taste. I'm not too liking my lettuce bed. Rainfall messed them up, you know, because they were all pointed up in the air. We have been having rainfall for the past week and a half, and as you can see, they are not covered. So you know, I don't know what might happen, but the trial and error. I'm learning just like with you, right? So we see what happens as far as lettuce is concerned. But they are going on good so far. The fingerlings, they are keep on having in babies, but the babies are, you know, being consumed by their pond mates. Everything going on. You can feel the disappointment. You can hear the disappointment in my voice. Trust me, because I thought that probably I could even pluck one or two today. Yeah, man, them can consume. It's just that you don't want them get bigger, right? And them supposed to form a ball in the middle. So these are the outer ones, and the ball would form like when it becomes a little bit more older, right? But I don't think I'm gonna wait until it becomes older. Within the next 2 weeks, I might just set them up and pinch off what I can use, throw away what I can't, and replant, and replant a little bit more harder. Probably I won't put more than 6 in this and 6 in this, and because when I put too much in the planter bed, it overshadows each other. So here you have a small one just coming up. The seed was planted long time ago just with these, but because probably the water wasn't reaching up to that one, it wasn't germinating. And now because roots are scattered all over the place and kind of doing some little blockage down there, you find that the water level kind of rising. So you find that the ones that were not germinating when it was originally planted are now finding water. I realize that lettuce love water, and that although this look a little bit soupy, yeah, but lettuce should do good with there. I'm gonna continue to give you updates on this, see what happens, guys. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, but it going good still. Yeah, contraption going good. Pump is working, no noise, water is flowing, and the fish is healthy. Everything is going on good. Peace out, guys. Catch you next time. Yeah, bye bye.